Hello, everybody. How are you tonight? We're going to do a little late night chalking tonight. So, hope you don't mind, but you can join in if you're lazing around, getting the last bit of enjoyment out of your long holiday weekend. Hopefully. Hi, whoops. I clicked a button. Hi, guys. We're going to do a little late night chalking. Well, late for me. Usually I like to start a little bit before now. Hello again. Hello, everybody. Okay, so let me get into place and hopefully we'll pop up here on my, there I am. I just have to turn my volume down so I don't hear myself. But I can see your comments. So I just got this in the mail and I'm super excited. I got two things. So I want to show you the awesome Build a Snowman Build a Gingerbread Man transfer. I'm going to chalk with this week, but not tonight. I just wanted to give you a sneak peek. So I'm going to set this one behind me. We are going to chalk the halls with this really cool Christmassy wintry transfer set. It's quite large. We've got greenery here, and I just took this out of the package. You guys are gonna all think I'm crazy, but I love the way they smell coming out of the package. Oh my gosh. And then there are some little holly berries that I'm gonna add to that, and a few ornaments. This is like a layer that you can layer over that. We're not going to get too intricate, but you can also take this layer and put it on here. You can layer. So we've got lots of layering that you can do with this transfer set. And these are also layers that you can put onto the blank ornaments. So don't think it's just for blank ornaments. So I'm going to show you a little bit of everything on here. But first, I need to get some of these cut apart. So when you're first getting a brand new transfer, this is what you're going to do. Hi, Laurel. Hi, Olivia. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Julie. Okay. Hi, Tiffany. So we're going to definitely be using this multiple times. So I need to mark the back, and I know that I've been talking about this forever, but it's just a good habit to get into. When you open up your transfers, you're just going to mark the back so that when you are done using this and you clean it and you put it back on your transfer, you don't put it on the back. You put it on the shiny side. So we're going to use that one, and we're going to use these two, the holly, because my words are going to say Holly Jolly Christmas, and so I want to have some holly to show you. So here we go. And I just have a small board that I'm going to use, one of the Sarin special boards. It's a 12 by 12. I'm not sure if we're going to have time or room to do an ornament, but it might be kind of cute. So I'll get it ready just in case. But depending on how well this goes, let's see. I'm not going to cut all of these, don't you worry. But maybe just a really pretty one. I do like that one over there. I like that one. I like this one. Let's just go with a simple ornament. And I just realized if I do an ornament, I'm gonna need the topper. Look at this. These cute little ornament toppers. I like the one that's scalloped, so I'm going to grab one of those. And I don't think I have layers for the ornament, and that's fine. I don't even need layers for that ornament because I'm just doing, well, yeah, no, I'm not going to do any layers. I'm just going to do the ornament as is. Tiffany, I do. So I use all of our Chalk Couture boards, but I also love the look of a distressed board, like an old-fashioned looking wood board. We can't all have barn wood. So my husband and I make our own boards, and my friend Annette has named them the Sarin boards because we make them together. He cuts and sands, and I paint and stain and wax them. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Annette. So yeah, so this is a Sarin original. It's a 12 by 12. I can do it this way too. Actually, I think I probably want to do it that way. Just the way the grain looks. And you may or may not be able to see the detail in here. So I'll kind of hold it up and see if it doesn't go blurry and you can see some of the like antiquing on there. You can kind of see it up close. Yeah, it's really cool. I love it. I love the way they work. Okay, so and the cool thing about this is you can use it. This is pine wood, just pine boards. You can use it, wash it off, and I forgot to mute my phone. I apologize. So I'm getting all kinds of messages. Okay, there we go. All right, Sarin. Yep, thanks, Laurel. All right, so I'm going to set this aside, and if we decide that we want to add any more to our thing tonight, we will do that. I am not going to use the flower. So I have really nothing too big in mind. I did not plan this out. I decided that I want to use this transfer. I haven't used it in a while, and I would like to just kind of do something with it. And so here we go, basically. I just want to do like a sprig of greenery, okay? Sprig of greenery, adding in some of these, and then I'll add in some of those, and then we're gonna do maybe an ornament coming down, and our words, they're coming from two different kits. We have our Holly Jolly kit. So we'll have a Holly Jolly, and then to get the word Christmas, and it actually matches the font in our Holly Jolly, I'm going to pull out my Days Until Christmas, and we've got that same font. So maybe we'll do Holly Jolly Christmas, and maybe we don't even have room to put the ornament. We can save that for a total different time. We'll just do Holly Jolly Christmas, and we'll have the holly on here. And I think the only decision I have to make is if I put this down first, all my holly will kind of be, instead of layered like behind, it will be layered on top of this. So I could do one of these first, then layer this, then layer this on top. So you could see some of this. Let's do that instead of having all of the red. So I'm just going to peel this up, stick it back on the transfer. See how my mind works when I'm doing this? Just kind of thinking all the time. And I'll go ahead and, you know what, I'm going to put the big one down first. And I haven't written on the back yet. So let's do that. It helps me too, because sometimes I'm rushing. Imagine that. And I don't think about what I'm doing, and then I put it on the wrong side. And that's always a bad thing to do because it sticks. The transfer sticks to the wrong side. Let's do, let's do this. We'll have this sprig coming here because I think, yeah, that will be fine. And then we'll have the other one coming out. Yeah, that will be good. I am not going to stress about that anymore. We're going to use two colors. We're going to do some green for the, I'm trying to look at some real stuff. Green for the stems, and that will kind of blend with the green on, this is just evergreen that I'm using. So you'll definitely want to, hi Rachel, hi Christy, hi Heather. We are going to use the evergreen. Actually, no, I accidentally opened up a different container, which is not evergreen. So I'm going to put it back. This is one of our retired colors, and I know you don't want to see that. I apologize. I have my chalk over here on this beautiful display, and I just grabbed what was on top, and that looked like evergreen, but it's not. This is evergreen. Here we go. Alrighty. Looks nice and smooth, just how I want it to be. So I'll just stir it up a little bit. This one's getting kind of empty, but it's still nice and smooth. Okay, so I'm setting that aside, and then I'm going to need the red for the little berries. Using my red orange. I've really been liking that color lately for my Christmas. And I've said this before, the red orange is really not very orangey. It's just kind of a warmer red. So I'm going to stir that up. Get that ready to go. Okay. And those are my two colors. I'm going to need a little tiny squeegee in order to do these little bits here. So I have a little one that I cut, more like a fourth of a large squeegee. And I will use another little one for my berries. So I'm going to do my berries first because they're bigger. When you're thinking of starting your project, in the winter, we're having trouble with keeping everything from drying out. So do your biggest spots first. It's going to take a bigger area of chalk longer to dry than a tiny little stick like this. So I'll do that last, do my berries first. That's why I do. There's a method to my madness, if you know what I'm saying. There is a method to my madness. But so we'll get, you know, the red berries as much as we can. There are some bits of this that kind of overlap each other, so I'm going to have to be careful. And to be honest, careful is not my middle name. Never has been. So it could be a little difficult for me, but I have confidence that it'll still work out okay. You guys, some of you may be even more careful than I am. I just, you know, I'm not that much of an, I'm a little OCD, not that much. So there, that berry looks pretty good. I'm going to go in now with my green and get all of this with my little baby thing. If I get any red on there, it's going to be okay. I'm just going to wipe it off before I go back in to my green, just like I just did, wipe that off. And then we'll carefully try to finish this out without getting green into the berries. And if we do, it's not the end of the world, because what I'm creating is homemade, and you know that homemade stuff sometimes, well, it looks homemade. So, okay, very good. I did this. Now, I do notice that there are a couple little white spots, and I don't want any white spots, so I'm going to go back with my red and fill those in before I reveal. There's my reveal. Looks pretty good. Now I'm done with this transfer, so I'm going to put it right into my water. As it sits in there, that chalk is kind of disintegrating off of the transfer. And I'll just leave it there until I'm done. I was just kind of rubbing it with my hand. And this needs to dry. And so behind my iPad, there is a little dryer. And it's a quiet dryer, so it shouldn't make too much noise. But I definitely need it to be dry before I move on to my bigger and better transfers. So I'm just going to kind of keep it moving. It's drying quite nicely. So we'll just keep that going. And see if, okay. So after that dries, what I like to do is kind of cool it down, and here is why. Whenever anything is heated, you know that it's a little more pliable or movable. That's just, you know, my science background, knowing that. I don't know a lot of science, but I know that when things are hot, they're probably a little more pliable. So when this is hot, I feel like if I stuck this right to it, it might stick to the background and peel up. So I don't want it to be hot. I want it to be cooled down to like room temperature, and it feels pretty good. This is a brand new transfer, and because it's brand new, it's pretty sticky, so that chalk could peel up. I think what I'll do to remedy that is I will fuzz this a little bit where I know it's going to be. So I'm just going to take my towel here and I'm just going to fuzz that bottom part where I know it's going to go over the other chalk, and that will give it a little less stick. It's still quite sticky, but one little fuzz, we'll see how that works. It may or may not work to our advantage. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, here we go. Now this whole thing is going to be covered in the evergreen, and because of that, I'm not going to use my tiny little squeegee. That would take forever and it would look awful. I'm going to use my medium squeegee. Well, medium. I'm calling it medium. It's half of a small squeegee. So I'm going to grab up some chalk and just start going to town right here, covering it. And there is a trick to the angle that you hold your little squeegee here. You want to apply it kind of at a 90-degree angle where you're going like that, but then you get to a point where you need to start lowering your hands to the ground a little bit, make it like a 45-degree angle, and you're actually then scraping. And as you scrape and move that chalk, you can bring it over to other parts of the project, and so you actually aren't using that much chalk. So you kind of apply it first, more at a 90-degree angle, then you start scraping and moving, scraping and moving. And if you find that you need to get more chalk, get more chalk. You want, the more fluid your chalk is, probably the less you need, because it'll move around and your chalk gets kind of stuck up there. So go ahead and lay it down there. So it looks like my chalk is nice and smooth on my area. So I'm going to just kind of wipe it off there, and then hopefully it didn't peel up any of my red. And I'm just slowly peeling it because I was going over that red. Looks really good, that layer. So now I'm going to take this and set it into my tub of water. Same concept. Sorry guys. And get this going. So we're getting, our image is looking like I wanted it to. Nice and just like a sprig of greenery down there. Real quick, we're going to zap it with some air to get it dried, because we need to do the next layer, which is some more berries. So hopefully you all can tell. Let's see. That looks pretty good. Want to cool that off a bit again before I put my other berries down. And then I think we'll do these. I don't know. I was debating about kind of going on the middle here. Should I go in the middle right there, or should I go on this end over here? Or do I dare do a couple different places and maybe put some there too, like do half of it? I think I'll try. I already wrote back on this, so I think I'll try to put some towards the middle, and maybe like we'll do a full mess of them here, and then we could do a partial bit coming out of one of the ends. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see what it looks like when we're done. I'm a little bit leery of how well that will work. You know how I talked about me being careful. So here I'm going to do my red. Because I'm doing red over top of that green, I'm going to go a little bit thicker on the berries that are over the green. You can't really get too thick because of the screen, but you can definitely put a little bit more on there than what you normally do. And that's what I'm doing. Okay, so that looks good. I just want to make sure. Okay, so the red is set. Now it's time for our green on the in-between. Here we go. Whoops, I think I got a little red in my green, but that's okay. It'll all kind of blend in the end. I rhymed. Okay, let's peel it up, see how this one goes. As you watch this, if you think of any questions, go ahead and type them at the bottom. And also, you know what, I'm gonna put a few here, but only a few. I'm not going to do the entire thing. If you have no questions, please do me a favor and click share on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. That will help me in so many ways. You have no idea. I love it. I love it. I love it when my people share my stuff so that we can get the word out about this awesome invention. I just love it. Thank you for sharing and for giving me thumbs up and hearts. I love all of those. Okay, that looks pretty good. We've got lots of red and green, and then I'm going to add, oh, my hands are dirty. Got to get them washed in the water. We're going to add our words. And I was going to do my words in black, and I would kind of like to, I was thinking of adding some glitter because Holly Jolly Christmas makes me want to glitter. I'm gonna work backwards because I'm not quite sure how to do the top portion. So we're just gonna do Christmas and then we'll do our Holly Jolly. Just wanna make sure that that is dry. I know that's dry up there. So we'll definitely do our Christmas down here. And it's okay if we go over. I just wanna make sure it's centered. And as I center it, I'm gonna get my, or I'm not gonna get my ruler because it's not right here. Oh yes it is, it's hiding. My ruler is way way over here. And I don't want to tip everything over. So it's about 2. Okay, pretty good. I can move it just slightly to the right. And then we'll be pretty centered. Okay. Now I'm going to push this down. Remember, all I'm doing here is the word Christmas. I'm not doing days until. And we're going to stir up our black. It's nice and smooth, just the way I like it. So that's awesome. And I'm going to get my medium, my like cut in half squeegee. Actually, I've got a bunch over here. I don't know why I just didn't grab it from there in the first place. And we're going to do the Christmas. Okay. I'm going to go down here first. That went on so nice and smooth. Awesome. And if I get off, like if I go off the edge of this, no worries. You can absolutely wash it off, wipe it off with water. The chalk is such a good invention. It just cleans off with water. So you really have nothing to worry about here. I'm going to keep that because we're going to use it on our other words. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'm loving how this is turning out. It's so cute. I might go back and add some glitter when I'm done. Maybe to the berries. Some red glitter. The berries themselves are, like I could just add a little bit of glue, like a liquid glue pen, and the glitter will stick to that if I don't want to just glitter right on here. So now we're going to do holly jolly. Do I dare make it crooked? I am not a crooked person, but I know some people are. If I did it straight, I don't know. Thank you, Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Should I do it straight? I need a vote. I need you guys to tell me. Hey, Jessica. Hi, Karen. Hi, Holly. Hi, Susan. Oh my goodness. Where did all you guys come from? All of a sudden they're popping up. Hi, Rob. I mean, Bob. You know, Robert, Bob. So should I do it sideways or should I do it straight? I need a vote. Straight. Jessica says straight. Who else? I need somebody else. Tiffany says angled. Oh my goodness, it's the battle of the what do I do? If I do it straight, yeah, I definitely have to do it like this. I feel like I may have some space up at the top. Straight, straight. Okay, I have 2 straights. If I do it straight, would I do something at the top or not? Now that, oh, and Christy says straight. All right, I'm going to do it straight. But will that put me in a situation where I'm going to need to add something to the top? I'm going to put them on at the same time so that I can get them lined up. Holly Jolly. Oh, and hi, Leslie. I didn't even see you come on either. Leslie is here. She says sideways. And he was kind of like 3. Well, now Leslie, after I decided, you made it 3 against 3. Okay, so we're going to do it straight, but I got to make sure it's straight and kind of even. So I'll just take out my handy ruler and I need to move it over slightly. Here comes my Erin. I think you should come over and tell everybody hello because
hello everybody.
Because oh yeah, you can't really see his face. Well, I could show you his face. I don't know if I can. Oh, I can't move it.
Okay.
Yeah, he tried.
All right.
He says hi. Now I messed up my camera. I tried. It didn't work. Okay. We're back to normal. Yeah, it's on so that I can go in there with my water. Okay, so I was going to move this. This is about 1.25 inches, and this is about 1 inch. Oh, we're good. We're good right here. I didn't need to move it. I got to see if it's crooked. I think my holly, even though these words are like, the letters are a little jumbly, I still need to make sure it's semi-straight. Okay, looks good. We're gonna do these words in black. Here we go. Jessica says, hi, Aaron.
Hey, what's up?
He said, and he looked at you and he said, hey, what's up? I just have to tell you that they were talking about our cups with our names on them. And I said on the cruise, as long as we both go, they're going to get names with they're going to get cups with their names on them too.
Yes.
And one will say Big Bran, and one will say Jessica or Jess or whatever she wants. And then Aaron's will say A-Aaron. And mine will just say awesome Chalker. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what it'll say.
Back to the grind.
Back to the grind. I'm working. He's leaving. He's working. Won't that be fun? We have to go together. Like, seriously, this is down to the wire. I need to be on that trip with Jessica. Okay, so Holly looks awesome. And Jolly looks just as good. Oh my gosh, I am loving the black letters with this. Seriously. Is there anything we can do? Michael Laverty, are you really watching me? Yay, totally looks good, but I feel like I need to do something at the top, but I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to like wreck my creation, because look at where I end down here, and it's not centered, and so that's my OCD kicking in. Can you even see? My OCD is saying empty space, empty space. So I don't know if I need to do like just a tiny bit of green, or like just the tiny bit of, well, let's look at her. Maybe a tiny bit of the ornaments. I don't even want to attempt to do anything else. Or I could do, you guys see this? I could just do like little, okay, I can attempt this. I have not attempted this before, but I know that it is possible, and I want to try it. And if it doesn't work, just so you know, I certainly can wash it off. But what if I did like a little, I would like to do it here and here, but I would have to chalk it upside down. Jessica, have you ever chalked it upside down? Berries? Put berries up there? Hold on. You're witnessing my creative like chaos in like out loud. Like this is what I do in my head. Use the thing next to the snowflake in the corner. Use the thing next to, was that what I just cut out? Bow, a bow. A bow would be good. I don't have a bow on this. Like a real bow of real ribbon. Very pale snowflakes, bow. Oh my gosh. Drill holes and add a rope. Truly, I could do that. Backwards, I did just go easy. Okay. So would you suggest I go backwards first? This is what I want to do, and I want it to work. I think I'll go forward first, wash it with just a wipe, and then go backward. And you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. This is a technique, guys. You're learning right here live. Chalk Nation, right here. I'm renaming my group. We are now the Chalk Nation. This is an attempt made by Creative Sarah that has never been attempted before, and she's doing it on live TV. I want you all to know this is stressful. Okay, now I'm going to wash this with just a wipe. Totally legal. I'm not doing anything wrong, but I just need to do it quick, and I don't want it to get wet. I don't want to have to like completely dry it because I want to reuse it right away. Okay, now I'm going to get this dry. I'm going to wipe it with my towel, which is another trick. If you've got this stuck down, it's a way to quickly dry your thing. Now I want you to make note that there is nothing sticky here, okay? So it is not sticking to my surface. It is only sticking to my finger. I'm going to hold it and I'm going to chalk. I'm so nervous, you guys. I'm so nervous. Oh my gosh, it worked, it worked, it worked. Yay! What do you think? Do you like it? Did I just yell? I'm really sorry. I got really excited. What do you think? Please don't tell me you hate it, because if you do, there's not much I can do. Should I put something red in the middle? Thank you for the thumbs up, you guys. You guys are so supportive. Oh, I love it. Should I put a red heart in the middle? Anybody have, here, look at the whole thing. Let me move my junk. Thank you, Jessica. Anybody have any thoughts whatsoever? Do you like it? Should I put a red heart, or should I just completely leave it the way it is? Yes, put a red heart. You know me and my hearts. I always need to put a little red heart. Okay. Yes, a red heart. Okay, now I need to grab a red heart. Guess what? There's one in my build. Thank God there's hearts. Build a gingerbread man has hearts. So I'm going to grab one of his hearts. And see, 3 sizes. And I'm going to quickly cut it. And I think there is a size just right for this project. Real quickly. Good thing that I passed cutting in kindergarten, that I could do this quick. Because, you know, so this might stress somebody out, not me. No, Chalk Nation, we're watching. We're like, we got this. Cutting and changing up our minds. And I'm going to put this heart here. I'm going to dry this. Wait till you see it. When it is all done, you're all going to be like, oh, I need one of those. Or you're just going to applaud me for being brave. Because did you know I have a sign in my basement? So this is like my whole basement, studio, office, where all the magic happens. And I'm going to tell you right now, I have a sign and it says, creativity takes courage. And it's true. You know why? How many of you have made something before and then were nervous to show people because what if they don't like it? When we are creative, we are courageous, and especially when we share it with people, because, you know, nobody's going to like everything that you do, but if you find joy in what you're doing, and if you like what you've created, then it is good. It is a good thing. Now I feel like Oprah. So, whether you like the red heart or not, I like it. I really like it. So there's my Holly Jolly Christmas. I'm really proud of it. You guys gave me the courage to do my backwards chalking, and I hope you all had fun. I'm totally done. Hi, Deb Butler. I haven't seen you in a long time. Okay, so I hope you all love it, and I thank you for the hearts. Please click the share button at the bottom, and I really, really appreciate you watching tonight. It is late. Now I'm going to clean up and get ready for school tomorrow because I have to work. Thank you, Jessica. All right, everybody, good night.